Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where I am trying to dodge cannon fire as I attempt to outrun the namesake of this series, the fleet known as the Song of Waves and Wind. And they are blasting us with cannon fire, with I'm sure that really deadly fire that you need to avoid at all costs. I never thought that this would be a dodge the blast game today, but alright. Ew, boy. Yikes. Yikes. Let's see if I could keep up above it. Alright. Going around through each. Yikes. Alright. Dodging. Whew. The cannons fall silent as you outpace your enemies, but Umbar remains distant. Yes, it does. Fortunately, ships are not at their swiftest when in rivers, and so... Kansieg leaps out from the guard post and calls for me to stop. I could use a rest. Hello there, I bring warning. Stop! What drives you towards Umbar Baharbet with such reckless speed? Oh, Pineleaf, is that you? Yes it is. We have a fleet approaching.
If this fleet is as dangerous as you say it is, the city is in grave danger.
I'm glad somebody agrees with me.
You must hurry on to Umbar.
Bring your warning to the guards at the gate, and I will follow behind you. So, ride west to Umbar Baharbel and give the warning. Yes. Time to continue my attempts to outrun the song and outrun the wind. Oh. Maybe I should go in the right direction. Finally I arrived at the white gate of Umbar. Hello?
A hostile fleet sails towards us down the river Ikorban. That is absurd.
What proof have you of this? Alright, oh well. Not everyone's going to believe me. Well, let's see. What proof can I have of this? I'm going to have to find someone who knows me a little bit better before I can start to discuss all of this matter. How about beacon around beckon some people around? At last, some of the folk gather to give you their attention. Alright, good. A fleet of ships manned by Airsworn approached the river Ikorban. How can this be? Well, but what about this woman? A hostile fleet approaches from the river?
Can this be so?
I will share these tidings throughout the city. Well, these rumor mongers are going to come in handy, I guess. And to Mother Plursi. How about right over here? Are we in danger? Talk to Guardsman Farix at the fountain. I know you for a friend of the city, Pineleaf. If you say that a hostile fleet approaches Umbar Baharbel, then it must be so. We must arrange for the defense of the city. We must get everyone all away from the river. All right. Well now. Hold on. Is that Dax's voice? It's Dax's voice. Hello there, friend. What is that I hear, Pineleaf? Tell me of what I can do. Well, you can spread the word to the people of the city that a fleet of dangerous ships carrying orcs and Orkai soldiers approached the city. I think, and some Airsworn. Yes, I will do this. You should find my brother Jajax at the Forum of Bith Gadbar. He will know what to do. All right. Well, I will look for Jajax while Dax does his work. Ah, here's Jajax.
What did you say? A secret fleet sails toward the city, and I was not informed.
I'm informing you now. You tell Jajax that Nakasi Wave Reaper and Balachad have taken control of the Song of Waves and Wind and equipped its ships with dangerous Narjak weapons. Narjak weapons. I gotta remember that's J in this area. If it is not kept from leaving the Ikraban River, all of Middle Earth will be in danger. You need the kindred of the coins to close the gate, right? You will want my help in this pine leaf. Me know when you're ready for us to speak with them. All right, let us go, because we know that Jajax is really tight with the kindred of the coins, right? Right, Jajax?
The kindred of the coins will listen to me. You will see. No one can refuse Jax.
Yes, see, I knew he had connections.
It is not too late, my friend. Our warning will reach the kindred with hours to spare.
All right, good. Pine Leaf, I have not seen you since your steps brought you to Umbarmoch. I have come above ground to ask Koltek, but my errand can wait. Something troubles you, right? Oh, yes, the Nakasi Wave Reaper sails a hostile fleet towards the city, and the banks of the Ikerban are not safe. Well, I will delay no longer then. Tell the kindred of the coins that you have told me. All right, there we go.
The kindred will protect us. Hurry now!
All right, I will arena. Ready, Jajax? If by our warning we save the city, the kindred will surely seek to reward us for our actions today, Pineleaf. Let us hurry. Yes, this will all be perfect, and we'll be able to destroy the song. What's remaining of the song? How many ships are left in the song? I didn't get a good count. I was too busy dodging cannon fire. All right, now. Well, looks like we have Harmelech here. Your face is lined with worry, Pineleaf. What brings you with so much urgency to Darlaja? Well, the Cossack Wave Reaper sails a secret fleet armed with Narjak cannons, and crewed with orcs of Mordor and soldiers of Vordak down the Ikerban River.
You are certain of this? You have seen this fleet?
Yes, I have.
You must order the closing of the river gate. Only the kindred of the coins can prevent this fleet from passing the city.
For what reason would Nakasi harm Umbar Baharbel? The hatred she bears is for Gondor.
Uh-oh.
But it is in your power to prevent this.
The river gate will remain open.
Uh-oh. And I see Koltek arriving.
If the Song of Waves and Wind is to be the doom of Gondor, I will not stand in its way.
How is it you know the name of this fleet, Armelak?
I was wondering that myself.
When neither of us have spoken it aloud.
At a gesture from the Golden Queen, the guards surround. It says encircle you, but it looks like they're encircling Jajax. Oh well. So, it is a fight then? Fine. There are not enough of them to best both Jajax and Pineleaf. Okay, we've got a battle ahead.
Corsair fights for Umbar, not for the usurping kindred.
Okay. It looks like that. We got a problem now. Guards all over the place. Okay, you. Okay, you want to fight? Fine. This is not going to be as easy as we thought, right? Oh, okay. Sorry, Gadar. You're going to have a headache after this. Of course, the whole city has a headache of a fleet ready to go through, but that's an entirely different matter. Temporary archers hold you at bay. Oh well. That would be a problem. You know, there is little to be gained by dying here, Pine Leaf. Hamlet might have pretended that she first heard the name Song of Waves and Wind from you, when you visited her in her manor. But she is not as clever as she thinks herself to be. Wealth cannot buy wisdom. Only experience can do that. When Ozagoth told us of the song's existence, neither of us believed in it. If the Dark Lord of Mordor could not rely upon such a fleet, of what use could it be to us? But it seems Nakasi has done the impossible. The Narjak that I sent her from Osgabir will prove the difference, I think. When Gondor burns, the folk of Umbar Baharbel will rejoice. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Something tells me that this isn't going to be our day, Jajax. Looks like this is it, Pine Leaf. We have to put our fate into Doxamet now. Wonderful. Our fate is now in Dax. Now let's see if Dax can actually do anything.
It is not much, Dax, but you can stay here as long as you need.
I have lived here ever since Kinsman Balandor ordered my release from the jail following his return from Ikraban. Many of my fellows were freed as well. I know not what Balandor saw there, but I am grateful for it. If you stay here until you learn what happened to your brother, there has really been no word of him since he and Pineleaf went to Darlaja. Well, yeah, a little bit of a problem.
You can leave your belongings in the storage room.
Go to the store through the door behind me into the hall, and the storage room is the door to the left. Okay, leave your belongings in the corner of the left storage room. So that's the door behind him. And then go to the left. So, place for your belongings. You hear Idris footsteps behind you as he enters the storage room.
There is someone here for you, Dax. At a Mamir dwarf I have never seen before.
If this dwarf is not a friend of yours, I will send him away. If it is true that an enemy fleet approaches the city, we should not draw attention to this place. Well, let's see who this dwarf is first. Let's hope it's not Cold Tech. Alright, so macro here. Nope, it is not Cold Tech. Hello? You are Doxamet, the brother of Jajax? I have been looking for you. I have tidings of him you should hear. I spoke to many people hoping to find you, but at last a rumor monger directed me to this place. Now hear what I have seen. I was in Darlaja when your brother and my friend Pineleaf petitioned the kindred of the coins to close shut the river gate and prevent the approaching fleet from passing the city. Almost did I leave, but curiosity stayed my feet, and I watched from afar as they were seized by the guards. They were brought to the jail and are now captives of Harmelech. Even Koltek has sided with her. I can think of no just reason for him to do this. I fear the kindred of the coins has betrayed the city. Even now, I hesitate to return to the streets. They may keep watch for any who witnessed their duplicity. Bonnie proved a friend to many of us in the city. How can they justify imprisoning her after such monumental deeds on behalf of Umbari and Tamanir alike? All right. So, what do you say about this, Eater?
You need a way to pass unseen from this refuge without being seen by spies loyal to the kindred.
I could not call this day fortunate, but perhaps in this matter alone that we have some good fortune to share. Pass through the door behind me and take the stairs down to the cellar. You will see what I mean. Here's a lot of useful things behind that door. Alright, so we had the storage room to the left. And now we have some stairs down here. A boat.
Ah, I see what your friend has in mind. I know a waterway to Umbarmok when I see one.
With this waterway, I can enter and leave the refuge without detection by spies loyal to Harmelech. I still cannot believe that Holtek would endanger the city in this way. I have never known Pineleaf to lie, and she was most clear that a hostile fleet sails down the river towards us. I may be able to contact someone who can get a message to the prisoners. I will return and let you know if I succeed. All right. So, back to the entrance. Back and forth. This door is going to get a lot of use today, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness gracious! More people have arrived.
Word spreads through the city that the hostile fleet approaches on the Ikorban River.
And I've heard that Pineleaf has been imprisoned for trying to stop the fleet. Can this be true? My wife, Kasha, and I named Pineleaf a friend. Any who seek to harm her must answer for us. My deadliest days are behind me, but I have mates enough throughout the Shield Isles and the Cape to make things difficult for the kindred of the coins if they truly have betrayed the city, as the whisperings suggest. If the word of the advance scouts can be trusted, it seems likely. They say that you can hear orcish voices from at least one of the approaching ships. A good thing that I guess it's fortunate that either at least one of the ships was orcish, or B, that the orcs took over one of the ships, so that there can be proof that orcs are involved.
Rumors spread like wildfire throughout the lower ward.
Is it true that Pineleaf has been imprisoned by the kindred of the coins? I can't think of any reason for her to languish in jail, especially if she sought to warn us against the approaching danger. Why would the kindred support this attack? My husband owes a great deal to Tumulto Fiercewater, who convinced him not to join Balakor during the war, but that is a different kindred, and people say Tumulto has been slain. People also say that you and your brother are Piney's close companions. Daxamat, tell us what we must do to help, and we will do it. Okay, everybody's coming to Dax.
The people turn to you for guidance, Dax.
Dax stammers to Eater that doesn't know what to do. He rests assured on my shoulders. Ask yourself what Pineleaf and Jajax would do if they were here. What would they do? What would they do if they were here? Aha! They would fight.
Yes, that is exactly right, Ducks.
Today we begin the fight against those who would betray us for Pineleaf and for Jajax. What can we do? We have to find that out in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.